Hello there. Happy Wednesday, my friends. Today, I want to talk about outgrowing other people in your life. And I want to talk about this because assuming that you're dedicated to your own personal growth, because you are here on this channel, when we change, when we evolve to that next level, whether that be in our career, financially speaking, our relationship status, whatever that looks like, not everybody will be along for the ride. It's like that saying, as your life changes, so will your circle. That is just unfortunately part of the territory that comes along with growth. Now, that doesn't mean everybody, okay? Some relationships will stay exactly the same. Some relationships will grow even stronger. Some relationships will drop off. And then, of course, there are new relationships to be formed based on who you've become. For example, if you become a mom for the very first time, you'll most likely form new friendships with other moms. Maybe some of your single friends begin to fade in the background. Maybe another friendship of yours actually deepens because the two of you have bonded over infertility. And then let's say your relationship with your sister stays exactly the same. Which relationships change will depend on where you now stand in your growth in relation to where the other person stands in their own growth. Are we growing together or are we growing apart? Are we still on the same wavelength here, or at least enough to keep this relationship afloat? And a lot of the time, that's really determined by feeling it out, right? Do we have enough in common? Are we seeing eye to eye? Do we value the same things? Are you picking up what I'm putting down now? Now, if we're the ones growing, sometimes the decision is made for us. Like sometimes other people are like, yeah, I'm out. I don't get the new you. I don't understand it. Delete, unfollow, cancel. And that can feel shattering because not feeling understood or not being liked by other people can bring up a lot of shit. I was cleaning up my Instagram the other day and I realized how many people I once knew and like hung out with, had relationships with in the past that had straight up unfollowed me. And it was kind of sobering for me. Like at first, my brain had a lot of drama about it. It had a lot to say about it. But then I had this moment of pure, yeah, it makes sense. These are people that I knew 10 years ago. I'm not the same person that I was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, right? So it pretty quickly went from, oh my God, people hate me. They don't like me. There's something wrong with me, to this makes total and complete sense. We've outgrown each other. And it was this moment of just complete acceptance and peace about it. Anyway, I don't want to make this all about social media and like friends from your 20s, because the truth is personal growth can bring about massive change in the relationships you have with your family and your really close friends. I see it with my clients all of the time. They do so much changing in coaching that they come out the other side and they're like, what the heck? Why are my parents acting like that? Why do I feel so distant from this person all of a sudden, or misunderstood? And we think everything and everyone is changing around us when in fact we've changed. So the lens in which we now see people is different. And that too can be very sobering. Now, let me be clear. Outgrowing people does not mean becoming better than other people. Okay? Nobody is better than the other. Some people may perceive it that way, like, ugh, you think you're better because you've changed all of a sudden. You got this new job, you're making more money. Look at you, you're in this new relationship, right? But that's just their own fear and insecurities about change within themselves and now being projected outward. So people's opinions about you and who you become in your lifetime, both positive and negative opinions, has absolutely nothing to do with you, but everything to do with them. It's really important to know that, you guys, because then you can just allow people to just be who they are and have whatever opinions they shall, while you focus in on what's in your control, your thoughts about you, how you feel about you, what results you're creating. Like whenever a client says to me, well, they're not happy for me and what I'm doing now or who I'm becoming, I ask, well, are you happy for you? Because my guess is not as happy as you could be. Because if you're celebrating you hard enough and where you are and what you've achieved and who you're becoming, you will not need other people to do that for you. I guarantee you. It's like showing up to a dinner party already full. That's how I like to put it. I celebrate me so hard that whenever someone else praises me in any which way, I don't absorb it like a sponge. I'm not all of a sudden like, oh my God, thank you so much, and then immediately shift to feeling amazing about myself. No. I mean, it's nice. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. But my validation tank is so full already by me that I don't actively seek external validation from the people that I have zero control over. I'm not willing ever to give up that kind of power. Make sense? You are responsible for being your own cheerleader through your own growth. You've got to commit to just doing you and realizing your full potential through and through, and then being okay with letting the chips fall as they will in regards to other people. Now, if you do think you're better than other people as you evolve, then that's a whole other situation, and you've got to clean that up, okay? Because that's not part of spiritual growth. Those are just some evil tactics from your ego. You can reach next level results, next level results, next level results while being firmly planted in love and compassion for all humans, even the people who don't get you or the people that don't understand you, even the people that maybe you don't get or understand right away, the people that served a season in your life that maybe no longer do. I was talking to a client recently who was dealing with some similar challenges with her own family. She's making a lot of changes in her life, a career change, a big move, etc. And her family doesn't understand and really just doesn't show any interest to understand. And then she was telling me that she's choosing not to talk to them right now. And while that is a choice, and we can make that choice, I wanted to help her see why she was making that choice. She's upset that her family isn't understanding her, yet she too is not coming from a space of understanding them. My point is, true understanding is rooted in compassion. So yes, while the choice of letting relationships go or not, or hitting pause, whatever, is yours to make, it's important to make that decision from compassion, not judgment. We fear being judged by other people as we grow and change, yet our defense mechanism in turn is to judge them. Like that's where my brain wanted to go by default the other day. I was like, who do these people think they are? Unfollowing me? Well, I'm going to unfollow them too, right? It's like the battle of the egos. But it doesn't have to be that way. We don't have to go around deleting people left and right or feeling righteous, but instead learn to look at the people in your life through a lens of compassion, because you'll then be able to make those decisions of who in my life is in frequency with who I'm becoming or who I've become from a clean, energetic space. You'll be able to make peace with it all, even the people who've maybe dismissed you or don't understand you. By looking through a lens of compassion, you'll be able to navigate each and every relationship as your higher self intends to through whatever season of life you're currently in. Sometimes that means saying goodbye. Sometimes that means just making adjustments to how you think and feel about certain people in your life. Sometimes that means nothing changes at all. But I can promise you that if you're leading with compassion and love for you and the changes you're going through and all the people, it'll create a much smoother transition for this season of growth. Okay, that is it for today, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment with any thoughts you might have, and I'll see you next week.